I'm Jay Tolliver, and I'm here today to talk to you about the cost of waiting. If you are renting, there is a cost of waiting. And there are cost of waiting calculators that you can find online. I will put a link to one in particular in the comments with this post. And this is kind of an example of what the end result is when you plug everything in. You can run different scenarios, change your numbers. You can put in how much your rent is, how much you're saving up for your down payment, and it'll give you all kinds of scenarios. So check that out. But there is a cost of waiting, and let's first of all talk about the cost of rent. If you're paying $1,800 a month in rent right now, and you want to save up a certain down payment or what have you, and let's say it's going to be 3 years before you own a house, you're going to pay out at $1,800 a month, $64,800 in rent. $64,800. It's a lot of money. So, and that's assuming that your rent stays $1,800. I don't know of anyone who rents right now that anticipates that their rent is going to be the same in 3 years as it is today. We know what direction rents have been going, and they go there faster than the cost of owning. For 1 year, just 1 year, $1,800 a month in rent is $21,600. Do the math. $1,500 a month in rent for 3 years, $54,000. These are big figures. Rent adds up. Obviously, your landlord loves how it adds up, but it is a major expense if you're renting and you get nothing for it. No equity accrual. You are simply getting a roof over your head. So let's talk about scenarios in today's market because prices are up the last couple of years. They're starting to go a little slower in the increasing direction, but you know that's what we all needed. Our economy needed that, so we couldn't maintain those crazy price appreciations to go on for too long, but they are still increasing. So let's say prices increase and rates increase, and you waited. Well, you're going to miss out on some equity that you would have accrued because prices continue to go up. And also you're missing out on the fact that things are less affordable now. The cost of owning increased because prices are higher and rates are higher. Let's say prices increase and rates stay the same or even decrease. You're missing out on the equity again. So if rates stay the same, that part of the equation didn't change. But if prices increase, that could have been your equity in that asset versus paying more rent. So, and a little side note, if rates do decrease meaningfully in the future, which there is high anticipation in the next couple of years that they will, you can refinance and take advantage of that and make your owning even more affordable. So let's say prices stay flat and rates increase. Well, once again, even if prices stay flat where they are today, but rates increase in the future, the cost of owning went up. You could have locked in a rate and been at a more affordable mortgage today if rates were to go up. If prices stay flat and rates stay flat, so if nothing changes, you missed out on the opportunity to find the home that you love, potentially, and you lost more money to rent. We already went over those figures. 3 years, $1,800 a month, $64,800. Just very shocking figures, and I don't think that a lot of renters, you don't really sit down and do the math on that a lot. There's a good reason why. But do the math, sit down and look at what you're paying in rent. And then let's talk about, okay, this is how much we could do today, or maybe there's down payment assistance that you could utilize today. There's ways to get into homes and ways to finance and get in the market to be a buyer that you're going to be better served by getting in today than waiting on the sidelines and paying more in rent. So if you're ready to take that step, absolutely, I would love to help. TolliverTeam.com is the best place to get started. It's got all my contact information, or if you are one that likes to do an online application to get started, you can do that there as well. if you are interested in playing around with the cost of waiting calculator, again, that will be in the comments here. So enjoy that. If you have questions on it as you go through it and get the results, just how to read it or whatever, I'm happy to help with that, whether you think you're ready to take that next step or not. If there's ever any conversation you want to have about, you know, whether it's today or years from now, about owning or what do you need to do or get in position to, I want to have that conversation with you today, because I'll be here years from now. This is what I do for a living. I help clients buy homes and finance them, and I'm going to be here when you are ready. So have a great day. Hope this helps someone. Go buy.